So this is an impact driver. It's mainly used for driving screws. Now it has a quick change chuck. Quick change because you can easily change bits. So if you want to drive screws, you can place this and then drive your screw. Now so if you want to use this impact driver to put screws, you use this driving bit. Just push this and pull, and then to place it, just so it locks in place. Now supposing you want to use this as a drill, there are now available drill bits with hexagon shank. Now this is the shank. So this is the shank of the driving bit. This is the shank of the drill bit. Notice that it's hexagon. The shanks of regular drill bits is round. Now there are now many available in hardware stores where the shank is hexagon. Okay, now you cannot use this kind of drill bit on a shank that is a hexagon shaped chuck. I mean a chuck that is hexagon shaped. You cannot use this, but you can use bits with hexagon shanks. Okay, so after drilling your pilot hole, you can now put your screw using this driving bit. Now you can convert your ordinary electric drill to a quick change system simply by using adapters. It's called the adapter is called hex shank adapter. They come in many sizes, like this hex shank adapter you can place in your keyless chuck. You now convert your keyless chuck into a quick change system. So ordinarily you have to turn this and then change the drill bit, but with this hex shank adapter you can now make this a quick change system. So you simply put your drill bit that way and you can use it. Now if you want to change it to a bigger drill bit, you simply use the adapter, pull it, and then insert your new drill bit. Okay, so this is a keyless chuck. Instead of still turning this, you use an adapter so that you can convert your keyless chuck electric drill to a quick change system. You can also use these adapters on regular electric drills with keys, or electric drills that are vintage or old models that have this kind of key chuck, or a chuck that uses a key. The key looks like this. So if you're going to change drill bits, you still have to loosen 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Or sometimes you just loosen one area and then you will be able to turn this. And then if you want to change the bits, you insert the old-fashioned drill bit, a round one, and then tighten these 3 areas. 1, 2, and then 3. Now if you want to change it to a thinner drill bit, again you have to loosen the chuck by means of the key, so it's time consuming. So in order to convert this into a quick change chuck, all you need is to place a quick change adapter or a hex shank adapter. So this is your vintage chuck that uses a key. Just place the adapter there, and if you want to place a thin drill bit, you just place it there and you can now drill. Now supposing you want to change this into a larger drill bit, you don't have to use your key. You simply have to pull this and then remove the drill bit and change it into a bigger drill bit. So if you want to change this small drill bit to a bigger one, you don't have to use your key because you already have your adapter here. So you simply pull this, get the drill bit you want, the bigger one, and just simply insert it there, and you're ready to make a bigger hole. Now the adapters come in many sizes. This is a small one. This is a longer adapter. And this one is longer than the other one. See, this is that long, this is longer. Depends on what you want to use. They usually come in sets, or you can buy them individually. Now there's another type of short hex shank adapter that looks like this. The principle is the same. You pull this and then insert your bit here. So insert this in the chuck. So you will now have a quick release or quick change system. You simply have to pull this and locks in place, and then you drill already. To change it, pull and then get the size you want. You simply have to pull this down, attach, and now it's ready to use. So that's the advantage of having a hex shank adapter to change your vintage electric drill or electric drill with a keyless chuck. This one has a key. This is a keyless chuck. To change it into the quick change system usually found in impact drivers. So I hope you enjoy your DIY with this quick change system of drilling holes. So this is your impact driver. Before it can only be used in driving screws, but now there are drill bits that can fit because it has hexagon shanks. So supposing you placed your pilot hole already, so instead of getting another drill, you just have to remove this and then change it into a driving bit, and then get your screw, and then place it. So that's the impact driver. It has a distinctive sound. It's like a machine gun. See, okay. Now, supposing you now are using your keyless chuck electric drill. So you want to place a small pilot hole. So you put your thin drill bit okay, supposing after placing your pilot hole you want to place a larger hole, so you simply have to remove this and get your bigger drill bit and change. Then you can now drill your bigger hole. Okay, now the same thing is true with your old-fashioned or vintage electric drill with a chuck that uses a key. So instead of still using the key here, if you have an adapter, you simply have to place the small drill bit if you want to drill a small hole. Now before, if you want to change into a bigger drill bit, you still have to use the key. Now you simply pull this down and change it. So I'll get the bigger drill bit. So this is your antique or vintage electric drill. So instead of still using this to place the drill bit, you just simply use the quick release or quick change system. So there, you can now drill a bigger hole.